His Excellency, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Thank you very much. Please have your seat first. It is clear that you are determined to get this country going to believe in this country. It is clear that you believe in yourself. Self-belief is one. Patriotism is the other. That is the nation. If we want, we get together that among you, you are not solely business leaders and chief executive officers of some private companies, but by virtue of the business ventures you run, you are deeply invested in the future and well-being of our country. I'm very proud of you. And we should be proud of that. Now we have you. How do we create the path that will get you to a prior destination where you become comfortably independent of a can-do society? I've listened to you. I think after that, what I intend doing is just to thank you, create a committee out of you, compile all your ideas, couple you into circuit breakers, and I promise I will do it if I get elected. I'm sure I will get elected with your vote. Yes, I agree no other candidate out there has transferred Nigeria as much as I've done. One, I'm a thinker and a doer, evident here in Lagos. This is a refuse dump. That is investment of a great value. This building, this site. The boys who put together, Chill, Idris, and my babies. Not from diapers, but growing up to become men. I am proud of you. It was about 1:45 a.m. The doubt sucking came in to say, are you going to be able to make this Lagos tomorrow? By the way, I'm very proud. I saw the president last night. There are a couple of discussions that we had, and we had certain things I wanted to do. Brought a big question mark to this trip to Lagos. I made a call. And they insisted. Oh, we've done everything, Grandpa. We've set the timetable. We've even bragged that you will not be late. Because we know you. What do we say to say you are not coming? Now, you have to be there. You have to be there on time. Within a few minutes, I got another phone call of a referee after me. And I said, okay, if you by 2 a.m., you've not allowed me to sleep, how do I make the flight in the morning? Okay, I've promised you I will be there. And if you cannot take it, that's your problem. Go to sleep. Well, we went to sleep. I'm here. I've enjoyed a bit of every contributor on this platform. I've enjoyed you. I've enjoyed listening. What should happen is connecting the dots. What we must do and what we are here to do is to reflect the symbol on this cap. Break the shackle of poverty, ignorance, and failures. Yes, electricity is the most important discovery for humanity in the last 1,000 years. I want to be president of Federal Republic of Nigeria. Then I know I have to be diplomatic. So there are certain things. Contradiction between the West, Europe, America, and Africa. Climate change. We have gas on the ground. We need long-term money to build the pipeline to get to Europe and compete and make money. Invest in us. This is the time of your need. Don't classify gas as a dangerous item. after you have developed. Many of your towns, cities, and states, you are still using coal. How can you say poor country like mine? We have to comply with the same standard as yours. I won't say more than that now. I'm facing an election. So you Yorubas, gbà mí, wàá kọ́ gbàrà ẹ náà. Save me, save me. You have to save yourself first. Diplomatically, what we have to do is break the jinx of diplomacy and tell each other the fact that this country is not poor. A country of several millions of people with our size, with our God-given resources. Okay, please, spare some of the expenditures of going to space to invest in a pipeline that will give you gas in Europe. I don't care what Russia will say. I want to compete. We have the money in the ground. What I come to promise you is that this action will speak louder than my voice. Everything that I've loaded in the teleprompter and I departed with them after listening to you. I was talking from an imaginary point of view of the promise. I didn't know that you've done your homework, you've read the critical manifesto, you've renewed the determination to renew the hope of every one of you in this room. You are determined to be here and spend time to do something. What's left is patriotism. The country is ours. And the passport that you are holding, until you go to exile, I hope you will never again face the goons like I did. The usurpers, the military goons that petrol bombed my house and chased me out of this country and locked me up. I take the book's path. I escape them. Continue my trouble. Was strong determination. We got a democracy back. Here you are. You have democracy. Some of you were not born when we were running the street. Some of you were toddlers. You can't remember what we did. You can't understand why. But it is our responsibility and civic duty to remind you that democracy that we have chosen that we have subscribed to is not easy. But it's the best system of governance that is available to humanity. I don't want dictatorship. You don't know how many people will have died on NSAS. You don't know. Yet, we still have to be able to develop those systems. We still have to be able to pay for good roads. We want the good roads. They are expensive. We cannot fund it alone. We have to establish long-term money for long-term projects. We have to look at physical policy and separate that from monetary policy. We have to get an headmaster like Cardoso. Where is he? You see there? So don't run away. To be persistent. You can't pass a sheet of paper through him unless you have a budget head for it. Then there's no head. Then we name him headmaster. The job he did for Lagos State with him, Wale Edun and others, and Dele Alake, was great. I was not alone. I was with a great team, unbreakable team. And I promise you that teamship. You in the corporate environment, whether you are individual or in a corporate environment like Wale, you know what means to have a team. And the governor of Lagos State can bear witness to that. There's a discussion on the need for clear roadmap for education. There is. After we put this roadmap together and we look at it, then we will establish student loan. 4 years course, must be 4 years course. The variables, we take care of the variables. Interest rate, when does it start? When do you start to pay? When do you start to be employed? What aspect of it is to be written off during NYC? Or when does it? We answer those questions. They are questions. They have answers. Conceptually, the student loan, no one should be left behind. I've started it in Lagos. It took a while for us to debate funding NECO and WAEC. Watching the documentary, I saw an Igbo lady, not a Yoruba lady, giving testimony that she would have been the last. She would have been a dropout. It was a friend's birthday that brought her. But when I announced that we will pay WAEC and ECO fee for everybody, we debated in the Executive Council of the government. After that, the Honorable Commissioner brought back additional request. I said, what? He said, you have to pay for science separately. I said, eh? With all that is there, but we've made an announcement to the public. On my way home, I saw a little child carrying tray full of garden eggs, another one carrying trays full of bread. Will I, in good conscience, think that these children don't deserve to be engineers or doctors? Scientists. I said to myself, no. Okay, go back to the office and sign that file. I turned back, went through traffic. Instead of ending up in Marina, I signed the file, making sure it didn't stay 24 hours before the announcement. Right now, you see contradictions. You see lack of clarity. Yes, confusion, monetary system, no, this or that. Don't worry. The solution is here, in this room. With you, with your PVC and great determination and drive, we will liberate ourselves from the shackle of failures. We will turn Nigeria ship round and make it a success story. We are already on the path. On healthcare, I had enhanced ability for Nigerians to pay healthcare. Yes, it's a right. But we have to solve it item by item and program it effectively in order to achieve it. You don't start a program and fail or terminate it later. Continuity is extremely important. How we get there? We bring the healthcare experts together. Funding, yes. Social program or capital program, or an hybrid of both. We must do it, and we will do it. I promise you. Need for equity in healthcare, yes, I don't disagree with that. Agric business, oh yeah. A suggestion, create agricultural options. We will. You will be part of papers that will be contributing to that. On oil and gas, grow the extractive industry beyond oil and gas, especially in other global commodity, e.g. between bitumen and others. When we put you together as a committee and call for a blueprint for the now and the future of the country beyond the election, you will still do that. I promise you. You asked us to double down on policy for embedded power generation. Yes, so whichever way, by all means necessary, you must have electricity. And you will not pay for estimated bill anymore. A promise made will be a promise kept. If I couldn't keep the promise and I come back for second term, don't vote for me. That's the truth. Unless I give you adequate reasons why I couldn't deliver. And it's convincing enough. The creative sector will boost it. No small money, small loan. Ease of doing business, break the bottleneck, form a committee. How long does an approval process stay on one person's desk? If it's taking more than 1 week, what is he studying? Yes. They sit on the file for corruption. But that is if they still have job. Not just whistleblower. We talk the talk and we walk the walk. Hospitality and tourism throughout Nigeria, we have determination to bring economic zone. I'm still echoing what I see, what I know. I've seen in Calabar that I visited about a few days ago. That is our own Miami. We can turn it to the tourism center of Nigeria. I don't want to abuse or ridicule myself. And I have responsibility to answer questions regarding why we have multiple exchange rates. I'm not CBN, but I know that will go away if I am the president. It will go away. Write it down. Confront me. Judicial reform, I did it successfully in Lagos. And I will do it again. Transportation, you will make further contribution. And you have write a promissory note that one will build it and you are hungry, you won't go and break it down. You will join the campaign not to break it down. Because third-party investors, second-party investors, secondary investors, lenders, investments, they want you to keep promise, to pay your bill as when due. So the terms of the contract must be such that you are committed to pay. If you ask me to build the road from here to Ekpe, from Ekpe to Shagam, and we conduct a study, and we think 10 years will be enough to pay. If 10 years is not enough, if 10 years did the high rate, or something changed in our financial projection and the system, we go back to renegotiate. Not that we cannot rely on that contract again. It's not by fighting. It's not by breaking it down. It's by renegotiating it, realizing that we have obligation to meet terms of agreements, of our contracts, to be reliable, to be able to meet our obligations. The Petroleum Act is there for us to take a second look at. And meet an obligation. If we say cash call is 60-40, go and find the money. If you don't find the money, shed weight. There are opportunities across this country. Bitumen is there. Iron ore is here. We can easily recharge Lake Chad. It's going to be tough decisions. Why should I have 4 cars and be paying subsidized petrol for Cameroon, for Niger, for Benin Republic? No matter how long you protest, though, we are going to remove subsidy. That is the truth. That is the truth. Unless you don't, and I'm going to win this election. Don't change the formula on me. I don't agree. But once Buhari keeps his promise of free and fair election, I'm going to win. And I'm going to keep all my promises to you. Why should I live as a rich man, or fairly rich man, have 4 cars, 4 jeeps, and be paying the same price for Maurice Minor? Why should we? We can invest the money wisely. that was fashionable, the era is gone. The era is not now. Other economies are already building charge stations. We are yet to generate electricity to even roast barley. It's not comparable. Joe. Please, let us do it. We can do it. We are educated enough. We are courageous enough. We are great people. My discussions today is to inspire you to vote. Vote first. Recruit many people so that the promise of today can be a reality tomorrow. And that's all. And it's only that strong determination, perseverance, and consistency that we can build a national edifice that we call a nation, that we can bring prosperity to Nigeria. We promise you, we will bring prosperity. We will fulfill your dreams. I believe you are hungry. Me, I've satisfied my appetite. I will taste and leave. I'm going back to Abuja. But please believe me, join the campaign. Hope is back here. If I say you have not made me emotional today, I've lied. You are great.